Choose a quest. Well, there's only one for us to choose. It looks like we're on the last part of episode 1 called Gorgon. Last time, of course, we got in good with Napoleon at a very formal dinner that Lord Mortimer, our host, was still not at. Where is this guy? Will we meet him at the end of episode 1? We will see. Read letters. I mean, yeah, we know. Read documents. Learn about these guests. So we can gain the advantage over them.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message.
Mother.
Gotta find the place where all eyes size you up.
My next reading. Let's see. So, I did the magic. Parallel lives. I mean, does the yellow mean... Well, no, it's... I guess I can click them. Start quest. It says. Oh, they're equipped. Okay. So I can equip another. I can only equip one. So the prince increases my manipulation. This is the book from Napoleon. Makes me better in politics. The Sorrows of Young Werther. Psychology. Evliana. My etiquette is bad. I cannot do this because I need to get all of the pages for both of these. But as you can see, they do multiple categories. So, let's see. Do I want manipulation? Or politics? Or psychology? Or etiquette? Well, dinner is done. Etiquette could have come in more handy in dinner, I think. Maybe we want to try a little manipulation. Let's give that a try. All right, well, that's our third book equipped. Where all eyes size you up. Oh, what was Mother speaking of? Where were all the eyes looking at me?
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Waldner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Probably.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Well, go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Let's see. All eyes size you up. I'm looking for a Medusa. But man, forget. Was Medusa mentioned in the previous part? I mean, I know that when all eyes size you up, that's talking about Mother's secret message. Let's just ask about that directly. Those are the exact words given.
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for, Louis, but it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, You'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
Yep.
See you later, my son.
You fight that gluttony demon. You can overpower it. Do not give in to the temptation of dessert. It's a very delicious demon, though, is the thing.
Dining on ham. Well, that's very appetizing.
I like in the dining hall we have giant paintings of food. Like, that's the full painting, and now we have the half painting.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Yeah, let's unlock it. Fiddle, 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 fiddle.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
All right, got some royal jellies.
Circe.
Maybe I should see if there's anything else around in here before I leave the room. They do want us to poke around instead of just going directly to whatever the next location would be.
In a salon. That's an odd choice of decor.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone else around, though. Oh, book.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
All right, we got a book.
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Well, at least that's something. Key with an occult earth symbol. 5 circles, occult symbol for earth. Glad no one's noticing us just picking locks and picking up strange keys. 4, I got 4 heart container segments. My maximum effort points is increased by 1.
Amber crystals.
We can now put forth more effort into our investigations. There's a lot of books here. He probably doesn't read them. They're just for show.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Well, there's no time like the present.
Atrus.
Well, I guess we can't take it.
Mother expressly forbade me from reading it. Great. Honey.
Honey. Library honey. The best kind.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Ooh. That one, yeah. So 2 out of 3 for encyclopedia. How do you get to the other levels? I mean, I guess there's ladders. I guess that's how you would take them.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
A Medusa, you say?
Celia. That name means nothing to me. devil's thorn. I'll keep it.
Oh, here we go. That's a Medusa, if I've ever seen one.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern. And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Find the solution to the Medusa enigma. So do I know this legend. Remember the message. We can what is the message?
The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected. That is its weakness." That's the key. The best protected hero is the one holding the shield. Thank you, Mother.
I know this legend.
In Greek mythology, anyone who looked into the eyes of the Medusa turned to stone. So the monster's statue must be turned towards someone who can protect their eyes. It can only be the hero holding the shield.
All right, yeah. Let's rotate it towards the shield. All right. And I assume we'd want him pointing towards the Medusa, which he already is. Then we have lantern, and we have sword. We cannot examine the sword. I mean, he's going to attack the Medusa, and the Medusa's not looking at him. And Lantern Man? Consider the value of the lantern. Think about the configuration. So it's gonna make light, yeah. I mean, I guess we could just do it either way. You wanna light up the guy with the shield so Medusa will notice the guy with the shield more? So the guy with the sword won't be noticed?
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
It doesn't work. Well, I mean, if he's specifically saying it's not working, like this is what's not working. Well, it started out facing the Medusa. There's only one other option that we have. Doesn't mention anything here, though. Is Sword Guy wrong?
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa.
Right.
Here, it doesn't work. There must be something else. It looks right, but nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
Maybe, in this position, the hero with the shield is just dazzling his colleague.
Maybe he is. Like, you'd think you'd want him to be facing the Medusa. No reason for him to be facing the sword. Oh, except that's correct. Never mind. Alright, Medusa facing shield, shield facing sword, sword facing Medusa, light facing shield.
Whoa.
The Medusa enigma.
Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
I was rotating these statues. It's like 3 guys fighting a Medusa, and they had their dicks out. And I mean, it's easier to just show you myself. Answer her frankly. I'm trying to find my mother. I can't find her.
Discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
She's looking for someone too? I don't really know much about her, I think. I don't feel like I've heard much about her backstory. I've seen, like, notes to her. Whatever, make a joke. We saw, like, a weird vision where she was working for our mother, and then the mother shot her. So, I don't know what that would have to do with it. You're here to investigate Mortimer.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine, and if you find anything of interest, let me know.
All right.
Your dream.
Tag team searching. Search the room with Emily. Examine the symbols.
The heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
Well, let's choice already made. Let's open the jar.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Well, I got achievement for doing that, but it doesn't seem like it actually helped us.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Do you want me to break it open and use it?
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
We are a little bit boorish, yes.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Has she read them? Analyze the gospel.
The gospel according to Judas, or how to crucify Jesus as part of God's plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor.
Now. Religion is all about picking and choosing. Have you read these?
I bet you've read them cover to cover.
Naturally.
Really? I'm curious. Tell me, what part stood out the most to you?
The passage where Mary says to Joseph, "Hey, you, shut up."
In other words, you haven't even opened one.
There's a lot of books to read. Have you seen the library? So many books to read. You gotta make a wise decision about what you're gonna spend your time on.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
All right, we got a new book. Maybe we could learn about artistry.
A Bazant.
I got a coin. Just casually stealing coins. We love to do it. Can I walk in the middle of this? Doesn't really seem like it.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Put it on.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on
Do
it.
you find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser.
My fingers aren't fat. Who are you saying my fingers are fat? You're the one with the fat fingers. Fat finger haver. My fingers aren't fat.
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes. Written by Mortimer himself.
All right, more political dialogue. Or rather, maybe that can increase our political thingy. Our political thingy when we get the chance to read it.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Assess the weapon. No, it's agility locked. I cannot. Assess the date.
Quillons and knobs. A beautiful cruciform line. Judging by the wear and the technique used to forge it, this sword dates back to the Crusades, and it must have belonged to a wealthy knight. There's a date. MCXC, 1190. That's right. Forged for the Crusades.
It's the sword of King Arthur.
I think this is Excalibur, King Arthur's sword. I've always dreamt of drawing it from the stone.
How sweet. You're still clinging to your boyhood dreams. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Well, I mean, yes, but it seems like the only thing you're doing is reading those same papers over and over. I don't know if I'd call what you're doing searching. Let's see. Royal Jelly was 1. Using so many points, evaluating these things.
A fragment of amber.
Mm-hmm.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Analyze the documents.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
He must be immortal.
Maybe Mortimer is immortal or capable of living for a very long time, like Methuselah. A first smile. Careful. Keep that up and soon you'll end up laughing.
Carry on sprouting inanities like that, and indeed I might. These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
Why conceal these assets?
Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
Maybe I will. Okay, so I think currently what we're hoping for is that Mortimer turns out to be a vampire. I think that's the best case scenario.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell
Confrontation start.
trust in you, Louis?
Because you already did so once, because I trust you. I can't use these. Clean up your own backyard. I guess I can only use one thing? I can't pick anything else here.
Mortimer's letter, my mother's message in the book, the Golden Order. What more do you need as proof of my goodwill?
I freely admit that my wary side does
Succeeded.
of me sometimes.
Wary? Yeah, like a wild animal.
Don't exaggerate.
But that's what I like about you.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese, but I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Well, can I check my... Oh, I can. I didn't realize you could go to the screen while one of these conversations were happening. Psychology is her vulnerability.
You think your scathing wit protects you, but in fact, it makes you blind. No sooner have people introduced themselves than you already see them in a bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say. I might
Success.
have weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Let's see. She prefers to work alone. Likes to lead investigations herself. She already has a partner. She takes orders from someone. Press her. Can I? Yeah, okay, I can do this while we're doing that. I can reassure her about my short-lived collaboration. I have to use effort points to do this.
I don't see us as partners for life. You won't owe me anything, you know. It doesn't commit you to anything after all.
All right, you've gone to a lot of...
Success.
You deserve an answer. I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
It's a man, and it's a woman, and she was affected by the cameo. Well, let's... Okay, she was affected by it, so let's use effort to remember that.
Your sister. She's your partner. She's the one you're looking for.
Well, I am impressed. How the devil did you guess I had a sister? Virtually no one even...
Success.
When it comes to getting results, you are very good, I grant you that. You deserve to know why the sight of the cameo pendant affected me so strongly. I thought it belonged to Emma, my twin sister.
Oh. Now I get why you said you had a memory for two.
Yes, you can't imagine to what extent, though. As children, everyone got us mixed up. So one day we decided to play along. Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Clever. But isn't it complicated? How do you make it work?
One of us has no existence in the outside world. We share everything. First for one, then for the other. We dress the same, wear the same makeup, we speak the same. We've learned to act as one. When we accept a mission, we both turn up. This time, though, she went ahead, and I was meant to wait for her on the mainland. She was meant to meet Sir Home and bring back the details so we could work out who would follow up.
And there was a problem?
She was supposed to return from Mortimer's 1 week ago. The boat turned up at Plymouth, but alas, no trace of my sister. Instead, a sailor passed me a message from home, notifying me of her sudden disappearance.
So, my mother and your sister go missing just a few days apart. That's strange. Maybe their disappearances are linked.
It's clearly a possibility, but up to now I haven't found a trace of either of them.
None of this is very reassuring.
By the way, Louis, now that you are in on the secret, you are obliged to keep it to yourself, or you will pay very dearly.
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
It's time to leave.
Complete conversation domination, thanks to scorfing down royal jelly in the middle of talking. I wish we had an animation for him doing it.
What do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
But hold on. Our mother went missing at the same time her twin sister went missing. That can only mean one thing.
She's been drinking too much again.
Our mother is her twin sister.
Right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
And let's talk to Elizabeth.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this. All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
We're not here to get down with Emily.
I really need
We're
to...
here to get down with Napoleon.
Does Lord Mortimer
I'll remind you of.
the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it. My days are numbered.
Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
Sweet tats, by the way.
Saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it was her.
Did you talk to each other?
My questioning is not high enough.
I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Home? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Well, I got some devil's thorn, some royal jelly. But what do you need? Yeah, sure, let's drink.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
I don't know why he doesn't believe that it's his mother. He's looking for his missing mother on the island. He thinks she's somewhere here.
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's gone to my head.
Oh, I'm such a lightweight.
Here, the condemned's last drink.
Yep, that's bottoms up.
I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Get trashed.
Go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
But just one more. Go, go, go.
The second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
Together, till the end.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
Go. Go, 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 go.
I feel all dizzy. There must have been a reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them!
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
Yeah, I think she's possessed.
Elizabeth, are you saying that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time. Yet your mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl? Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but she...
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
I believe.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Oh yeah. This is gonna make it easier to believe. One more. Go.
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, Lil Louis. Welcome to my life.
Advise her to escape from the island. Advise her to stay here. I mean, yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Elizabeth, the whole story stinks of death. If I were you, I'd have left the moment you heard me speak about my mother. I don't know if she knows you're here, but if I had any doubt, I wouldn't take the risk.
Yeah, you're right. I can't stay here another minute. I need to get the hell out of here. I need to find a boat and get away. I'm not dying here.
I feel so dizzy.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me, but my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louis. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh man, I feel like puking. I really feel like shit. I gotta get back.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm here now. I'll take good care of you, and then I'll leave.
Don't touch me! Just leave. If I get up, I'll fall.
Stand up. Here we. Oh, there. Down we go. Need to eat some jelly. Get more effort points.
Leave everything to me. Just let go.
So success. I resolved the enigma. discovered Lord Mortimer's room, found out that Emily was hiding something, persuaded Emily to tell a secret, accepted Elizabeth's company, but I had a few drinks with Elizabeth, or I could have joined Emily in the room, so I should not have drank with Elizabeth. That laudanum, it'll get you every time. Except every time is usually not. Usually you don't drink alcohol mixed with laudanum, so usually it's not going to get you. I am leveling up, though. To level 5. Alright, well, I may have made one small, tiny mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have accepted the drink. Still, I don't know how to end that sentence. Let's see. My points. I have 4 points. Manipulation. I could get to level 2. Now we're at level 2. Level 0. Okay, let's, see, 2 points before level 1. Yeah, let's logic it up. Get a little logic in there. Okay, questioning is still at level 0, unfortunately. Linguistics is at level 0. Alright, so only 3 things at level 0. I figure it's probably good to be at least at level 1 in everything. Then maybe after that start specializing, possibly. Let's validate. The council, a big... Okay, and we ended episode 1. So episode 1 ended with us maybe dying, because Elizabeth was holding a knife. It's unclear what she intends to do with that knife. But considering that episode, you know, I assume we're still playing as Louis in episode 2, I assume we're not gonna die. But, I mean, as far as successes, it seemed like we succeeded at everything except we should have refused the drink. And then there was an alternate scene with Elizabeth, no, not Elizabeth, with Emily, but I figured Elizabeth was the way to go. And we also told Elizabeth to leave the island. So I wonder if that changed. I mean, yeah, we got that decision was in big text. Unlike other decisions, that one was in big text. It said, tell Elizabeth to leave or tell her to stay. So I chose leave. And she said after she's done with me, then she'll go. So maybe that's going to change her story, since now she's going to try to leave the island. And who knows, maybe she's not going to hurt us. Maybe we'll wake up and we'll have, like, a big sick tat across our chest of Elizabeth's face. You never know. Also, like I said, I thought, yeah, you know, I was about to say I thought a conversation was a little weird, but all of the conversations in this game are a little weird. I thought the part where Elizabeth said that she saw our mother across the island and Louis' first response was that, no, you didn't, was weird because we're here to find the mother. We think the mother is somewhere here. Why would we automatically not believe her about that? But we know that Mother is not the only person who's missing. Also, Emily's twin sister. The two sisters who pretend to be the same person. The twin sister is also missing, gone missing at the same time as Mom. And like I said, you know, maybe they might be the same person. We don't know. Weirder things have happened. Maybe Mom just has, like, really good makeup skills. You can't say that's not... can't say it's not what's happening. Also, Lord Mortimer might be immortal. There's a possibility he might be immortal. I can only hope that's how this goes. And, of course, there's the possibility we might be able to romance Napoleon at some point. Now, it says choose a quest. I think I bought the entire thing, but episode 2 does not show up here. I wonder how you get to episode... I guess I'm gonna have to look that up. pretty sure I did buy the whole thing. Like when I bought it, all the episodes were already out, and I'm pretty sure like it came as a complete package. So I'm gonna have to look up how do we start episode 2? Because we're done with episode 1. And like I said, it seems like overall we have been, there have been some scenes that we failed at, but overall we've been succeeding more often than we've been failing. So that's been good. And of course, it's all due to having pockets full of royal jelly, and anytime we have any doubts, we just start shoveling it in our mouth while we're talking to someone. We owe it all to that. We owe it all to that. And we'll continue on next time with more The Council. What is The Council, by the way? Was the Council... I mean, maybe The Council was mentioned at the very beginning during the tryout 3 years ago. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out what the Council is as we go into episode 2. Maybe we can.